Perimenopause, the transitional years leading up to menopause, can feel like an emotional earthquake. One moment you're calm, the next you're crying over a commercial or snapping at loved ones for no apparent reason. While hot flashes and night sweats get most of the attention, mood swings are often the most disruptive symptom. Research shows that up to 70% of women experience significant mood changes during this phase, and many are caught off guard by their intensity. These emotional ups and downs are not just in your head. They are driven by profound hormonal shifts that directly affect brain chemistry. Below are the key players and how they trigger the mood rollercoaster so many women know too well. Here it is unchanged. Estrogen, the mood stabilizer that goes haywire. Estrogen isn't just about reproduction, it's one of the brain's most powerful mood regulators. During regular menstrual cycles, estrogen rises and falls predictably. In perimenopause, that rhythm is shattered. Levels can surge to 2 or 3 times higher than normal one week, then crash dramatically the next. This wild fluctuation disrupts serotonin, dopamine, and norepinephrine, the neurotransmitters responsible for feeling happy, motivated, and calm. When estrogen drops sharply in perimenopause, serotonin production falls, the serotonin-breaking enzyme, MAOA, rises up to 34%, and stress sensitivity skyrockets. The result? Sudden tears, irritability, anxiety, or even rage that feels completely out of character. Women with a history of PMS, PMDD, or postpartum depression are especially sensitive because their brains are already primed to react strongly to estrogen dips. Progesterone decline, losing your natural calm. While estrogen grabs headlines, progesterone quietly keeps emotions on an even keel. It converts into allopregnanolone, a neurosteroid that acts like a natural Valium by enhancing GABA, the brain's main off switch for anxiety. As ovulation becomes irregular in perimenopause, progesterone production falls. Lower allo means less GABA activity, which translates to lower progesterone reduces allopregnanolone, impairing GABA's calming effect and causing heightened anxiety, restlessness, poor stress tolerance, and worsening insomnia that intensifies mood swings. Many women report feeling wired but tired, a classic sign of progesterone-related GABA dysfunction. The estrogen-progesterone imbalance, a double whammy. It's not just the absolute level of each hormone, it's the ratio between them. When estrogen is high and progesterone is low, women often experience breast tenderness, heavy periods, and intense emotional volatility, an echo of severe PMS, but longer lasting. Later in perimenopause, both hormones trend lower, but estrogen still fluctuates, while progesterone stays consistently low. This prolonged imbalance keeps the brain in a state of constant adjustment, making stable moods elusive. Supporting hormones that also shift testosterone confidence and drive, take a hit-free testosterone gradually declines in the 40s. Low levels are linked to fatigue, low libido, and a flattened mood sometimes described as not feeling like yourself. Cortisol and the stress response. Chronic sleep disruption raises cortisol. High cortisol blocks serotonin receptors and shrinks the hippocampus, worsening memory, resilience, and emotional regulation. Thyroid hormones, the overlooked trigger. Up to 26% of perimenopausal women develop subclinical hypothyroidism. Since thyroid hormone and estrogen share many pathways, a sluggish thyroid can amplify depression, brain fog, and irritability. Why some women struggle more than others, genetics play a huge role. Women with variations in estrogen receptor genes or serotonin transporter genes tend to experience more severe mood symptoms when hormones shift. Past trauma, chronic stress, and a history of mood disorders also increase vulnerability. Regaining emotional balance, what actually helps track your symptoms with apps like Clue or a simple chart to spot patterns. Prioritize sleep-micronized progesterone can help severe insomnia. Move daily. 30 minutes of moderate exercise boosts BDNF and steadies serotonin. For intense symptoms, low-dose transdermal estrogen plus progesterone often transforms mood quickly. Support serotonin naturally with omega-3s, vitamin B6, magnesium glycinate, and steady protein. Finally, therapy or mindfulness practices calm an overactive stress response and restore emotional balance. The bottom line, perimenopause mood swings are real, common, and biologically driven primarily by erratic estrogen, declining progesterone, and secondary shifts in testosterone, cortisol, and thyroid hormones. Understanding the hormonal root cause removes shame and opens the door to effective solutions. With the right tools and support, most women find that the emotional storm eventually passes, often leaving them feeling wiser and more resilient on the other side.